Hi there, Christine Whittemore, Chief Simplifier of Simple Marketing Now, and welcome to this episode of Spring Website House Cleaning. So today we're going to look at meta descriptions, and meta descriptions are interesting because they're a short snippet of text and they help you get found in an online search. So we're going to look into more detail about this. We're going to look at how you can check for your meta description, and then we're going to look at how to fix your meta description. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so this is a Google search on my company name, and if you see right underneath the name of the company, you have this snippet of text. So this is 155 characters or less. This is a description that ideally succinctly captures the essence of your business website. So it's an important SEO element. You can specify what your meta description is. If it's blank, then Google's going to see and pick whatever it finds on your page that fills the gap. So it's to your advantage to specify what it is that you want to have there. After all, this is your company, and you should be putting your best foot forward. So a meta description is important because it shows off how you look in a search result. Now, each page of your website needs to have its own distinct, unique meta description because each page stands alone, and by having distinct content and distinct page descriptions, then that amplifies your opportunity to get found in search. Now, although this is kind of geeky stuff, you can have fun with it. And in fact, I wrote an article called Having Fun with title tags and meta descriptions. And what's I find really fun, especially if you're in the midst of doing something like this, is going to see what other people have done. So look at go search on companies in your area, competitors, or maybe having nothing to do with you, and go see how they're describing their business, because maybe that will give you an idea on how to do for yours. So in terms of best practices, it's important to be succinct. So with a meta description, you want to be no more than 150 to 155 characters. If you're less, okay, don't be too short because you want to be able to adequately describe what's going on. You should include the right search terms or search topics that are relevant to that page as well as to your visitors. Put the most important search term towards the beginning. And remember, each page should have its own unique description. And be engaging. Have a call to action. Use verbs. This should be fun. This should be a way to draw people in and bring them over to your website so they can engage in the wonderful content that you've created. Okay, so how do you find meta descriptions? So there are a couple ways. One is by going to the page that you're interested in, and you can right-click, and this is my office assistant. You can right-click and look for View Page Source. When you click on that, and this is in Chrome, it'll be slightly different in Firefox or in Explorer, but it takes you to the gobbledygook that's behind the beautiful web page. And in order to find it, you can do Control F to get a search window and then start typing in description, and there you have it right here, description, and that shows you what the meta description is for that page. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is through some plugins. So here's a Chrome plugin I have, SEO Quake. If I click on it, it brings up some page details. There's an option to click on page info, and it'll look at what the page info and very nicely pull out that information so you don't have to struggle with the HTML. A third way is by using other tools, possibly paid tools. One that I use is Ahrefs, and in Ahrefs I would do a site audit, and it would go through my site and then pick up what are maybe missing meta descriptions, duplicate meta descriptions, ones that are too long or too short, and then I can go and take care of fixing it. So, okay, then how do we fix it? Ultimately, to fix it, you're going to need to go into your content management system, your CMS. So if I go to this a blog article on my website, this is HubSpot, the content management system that I use. In settings, I have an option to put in a meta description. And this tool is very kind because it'll tell me that I'm within the limit, that I have characters remaining, or that I'm over the limit and that I need to adjust it. And it'll even give me some of that guidance if I click on optimize. And it'll show me what else, how I can fix the page. If you work in WordPress, then you'll be able to customize there too. A very popular and robust tool is the Yoast SEO plugin for WordPress, and there you can go and edit your snippet, and there it'll tell you, the green tells you when you're in the right direction, and it will then give you guidance and confirm whether things are going well or not. Now, there's some other content management systems that aren't perhaps as robust. This is looking at Magento, and as you can see, I can type in my description, but there really is no word count. So here what I might do is use a Word document, a blank Word document, type in my meta description, and just confirm what the character count is, and then go paste it into this content management system. So hopefully this has given you a sense of how you can look for what's on your website, how your meta descriptions look, and then go about fixing them. And remember that each page needs to have a unique description. It's really important. You're really not doing yourself a favor if you copy paste and have the same information across the site. So be considerate of that and make the most of this real estate. And think of the meta description as the equivalent of a Google Ads description, that little snippet there. So this is your chance to really carefully craft this so that you promote your business and engage people and get them to click on your content. So include that keyword term and your call to action. So hopefully I've given you some food for thought. Now it's your turn, and I'd love to hear how it goes, what questions come up, and any suggestions you have. So thank you so much, and I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.